Hello Knight here, welcome back to my Empire Total War campaign, playing as the Netherlands. I play using the Darthmod. We're about to attack Spain, I believe, my memory serves. So let's see what we're doing here. Try and form up the units into 4 units if I can. Right, let's move the ship slightly. I'm toying with the idea of attacking the Spanish fleet. I'm not quite sure. I'm going to try and finish off these 3 territories here in this episode, or this next phase, this next turn. It's only 17-13, so we're progressing really quickly here actually. We're going to move across. I think we need to move one of these guys actually. Let's besiege these guys. Let's see if they'll... Didn't think they would. Let's beleaguer them. That should mean, in theory, that we can now attack these guys with these guys being cut out of the battle. That's the theory behind that. What have we got here? We've got 5. Maybe we need some more artillery. I'm not quite sure. I'm going to put some more infantry in it actually. We use the 2nd South Holland Regiment. Okay. What's going on here? What's happening here? Surrender refused. Okay. We're probably ready to attack these guys actually. I've got 1 cannon, 800 yards range, same as ours. Accuracy is pretty poor actually. It's got some cavalry, not much. Where's that Regiment de Seville? Where's that? Is that over here or something? Way over here? Now you can see the power balance is very much in our favour. So he's got nearly 2,000 troops. We've got 5.5, so we're going to assault these guys. As always, try to keep losses to a minimum. That's my main aim. Not going to do anything too rushed. I'll take my time, make sure that we manage to destroy them for as least cost possible. So we've still got to attack the Moroccan territory as well after this. Should be able to put together a full army, I would hope. And then we'll attack this turn, I think. And then we'll see what we'll do with Madrid. And I'll also decide whether I'm going to attack the Spanish fleet. I really would like to do that. I've only really got beginnings of a stack in the Atlantic, North Sea area, and I really need another stack in the Mediterranean, to be honest. And the quickest way to do that is to capture the enemy ships, to be honest, rather than waste time trying to make them, and money of course. But their fleet looked pretty strong to me. I think I had 3 or 4 fourth rates. I think we have 6 fourth rates. Oh, it's an interesting map. I'm always amazed with Empire that I always seem to get maps that I don't recognise. There must be a great stack of maps that can be used. This is a very interesting map actually. Of course we're attacking, so just going to have a look round. He's obviously going to form up down here inside this yellow area. We certainly have the advantage, I think, for our artillery. Let's group these together for fire control as always. I wonder if he's going to... There isn't much of the town. We can probably force our way through the town with some infantry. I don't want to put my cavalry through the town. That'll allow us to shield ourselves from his artillery. Though he doesn't have much, does he? I think he only had 4 guys. That's the view of the artillery. I quite like that. As you can see, we've got a very good field of fire, almost uninterrupted. It's got a slight problem with these buildings here, but I'm suspecting he's going to actually set up quite a long way back. So we need to swing our cavalry around. in fact, I think I'm going to move all my cavalry into one block, and we're going to move around on our left over here. That's that's better. Okay, where's my general going to go? Up here, I think. Actually, looking at it, up here would be a better position. Generals always stand up on the hills drinking their Sancerre wine. He did have some cavalry, so I have to be aware of that. I think we should put the infantry that are not fully up to strength. We'll use those as a reserve, I think. I honestly don't think he's going to be able to attack us. He'll probably so look, that escarpment is going to interrupt him a bit, I think. I'll put one unit over here. Get them there. The other guys over here. So we don't want to lose any of these units. We can repair them in the next turn. These will be the guys that will be doing the attacking. Don't anticipate we'll need to call on our reserves. I like the look of that. That's pretty damn good. Right. Let's group together my artillery. Let's go for it. He's got his artillery in a... So we're going to attack here. Let's move the cavalry round. Already suffering some hits. We need to move over here as quickly as possible. And unfortunately all we can do is basically walk towards them because he's moving into the town. Right. Need to spread my troops out. That was mentioned to me. I'm aware that obviously I don't have fire by rank at the moment, so the best way to get fire on these guys is to spread them out to make the maximum use of their forces. Need to move over a bit more. Let's use the artillery on these guys actually. These guys we're going to halt. These guys will continue to move up onto their flank. Halt, halt. Thank you. These guys not halting. Just took a volley there for no reason. Right, let's move around the back of them as fast as we can. Let's run these guys forwards. Right, we dealt with these artillery. Well, actually, we're going to charge in from the flank. Got to watch these colonial guys here. We're going to keep a couple of regiments back to countercharge these guys should they actually decide to join in. They're good, they're gone, that's excellent. Let's move these guys up. Let's countercharge these guys. Got to watch out for those. These things here, these barriers. Okay, let's keep moving in. Keep things going now. What's happening on my right flank? I think we're handling them okay. What's General's bodyguard doing over there? I think he's just come on actually, that guy. Attack and then come out again. Oh, they're They're running, that's very good. They're running. Oh, we lost a general, that's bad news actually. That's going to cost me some money. What's he got left? Armed citizenry. I can afford to crash into them. Well, actually they've got some... You could go around the back and attack those guys. I'm going to use some infantry to flush them out actually. Let's attack these guys in the rear. Might as well use this general now since we've lost the guy. The units will actually simply move up anyway. Be disappeared once we actually attack. Got to watch this because we don't want to crash into any of their barriers. This is a battle where you only need to get them to run basically, you don't need to get them to be completely destroyed. Actually outnumbered here, we need to maybe withdraw I think. Up the hill, bring some infantry in. Okay, things are going okay. Move these 3 regiments up. Moving forward, let's charge in again. Another regiment coming forward, let's keep moving back towards my... Save that unit, that regiment. Keep moving back towards my infantry, that's what I was trying to say, my clumsy way. Let's form a square. Square. Try and draw them onto my square. It's not fire for the moment. Now hold your fire. Fire. Good lads. Fire. Alright, let's move the cavalry up now to attack them. Well, actually that dealt with a serious blow to them actually that. Right, what's happening over here? So we've got a couple of regiments. Give these guys the bayonet. And move these guys out. Use the general's bodyguard up since he's going to disappear, so in the next turn. Almost gone. We won't give him the volley actually, we'll turn off fire by rank, we can fire them, we don't want to be shooting our own guys. Right. It's quite a straightforward battle. Support these guys. Let's use the general who was... Oh, that's in the battle now, because we don't need to do anything other than that. Make them retreat. Quite straightforward, didn't really pose much threat to be honest. What are our losses? 290. We still managed to kill nearly 90 odd of our own men, nearly 100 of our own men actually. I'm very good at doing this actually. Okay. Can we repair this? We don't have enough money. Right, it's quite essential we get this repaired up fairly quickly to be honest. Though saying that, the army will be stuck there anyway. Okay. So I need to... What have we got here? Behind the smoke, got a full strength unit. Full strength army. More artillery there. We've got 2 units of artillery. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 units of cavalry. I think that's possibly enough, you know. Okay, up here what we're going to do, going to repair some of these guys if we can. We'll actually try and repair the citadel, the political building first. Actually see if we've got enough money to do that. Let's do that first. And we'll have a look at what we can repair in terms of our army after that. Still got this army as well up here, which will be taking on these guys. That's not too much to worry, I don't think. So the thing I've got to look at is whether I'm going to... Yeah, I didn't think I could join those together. There's something weird about that. I don't seem to have a really strong fleet. Sorry, admiral who can carry all of those ships, a full stack. Right, I've really got to make my mind up now whether I'm going to attack these guys or not. This fleet, I think I will. I think he had about 4 or 5, maybe 4 fourth rates. We've got 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5, 6. I think we're more powerful than them. Pretty certain we are, especially with this group as well. So we probably will attack them. What can we build here? 4th rates, but I'll take 2 turns. We'll leave that at the moment. Won't do anything there. This is all completely repaired. What's the public order like? Actually, it's fine. I've noticed that with the Dutch, they seem to have very good abilities to quell disorder. Right, so let's attack the citadel here. What has he got? Again, fairly well depleted. He's got some artillery, 2 units of cavalry, but they are in quite desperate straits, a lot of these units. You can see they've suffered a lot of damage. Can't call on them to surrender, but we shall attack them. This should only leave Madrid and the Spanish territory left. So I'll have to then weigh up whether I'm going to risk a naval battle or whether I'm just going to take the Spanish out. And I think in the Caribbean we're actually besieging Havana in Cuba, which is a Spanish territory at the moment, but if we destroy the Spanish that will turn into a rebel territory which we should be able to take. All these territories I'm taking, of course, is going to cause a lot of unrest towards the Netherlands, so we're going to have to be quite careful in the next turn at not just repairing our armies, but trying to repair some of the diplomatic damage this aggression is going to cause us. We're past, I think, the initial scary phase of the Netherlands, where you only have 1 territory, and if you lose that, you're out of the game. We're now in a situation where we own lots of territories. This is interesting. Right, so that big hill there is a bit of a problem. Could be a bit of a rush to try and gain that hill. As always, I always like to look and see where I can put my artillery. I don't want to put them behind the town. That's not a good position. I think if they're up on this hill above the town, I think the buildings will still impede them, I believe. Let me have a look. Got a couple of 12-pounders here. Yeah, I think the town is still going to interfere. Yeah, we're still basically facing the town, so that's not really much use to us. We need to probably set up. Possibly over here. Doesn't give us a very good firing position at all, to be honest. For artillery, you can see we're down in a dip here. What to do? These 12-pounders have a good range, to be honest. Well, you could see that was really not a good position there. Perhaps I think on the top of the ridge, so we can't actually get a better position than that. Let's have one more look and see. Actually, that doesn't look too bad. Maybe I have to fire over the town. His artillery isn't going to be that crucial, to be honest. I've one cavalry brigade over on this wing. I'm going to swing round the village. Have the larger cavalry brigade swinging around on our right. They do have artillery. We're not going to wait. We're the ones who are going to force this battle. So I'll be moving up. Probably that's not too bad in terms of artillery. We can probably move up behind this hill with our infantry and move our cavalry a long way round to attack. We're going to put our general probably over here. Well, I don't know. I might put him well to the rear. Actually, I think I try and avoid any artillery problems. I think is that the Hainault Brigade? East Flanders, Hainault. So we're going to put them over here. I'll swing round on this side of the village. We're coming through here, I think. We'll send the cavalry around the outside, send those regiments through here. We'll need some infantry kept back, just in case he comes straight through the village at me. We need to guard our artillery, don't want to lose it. So we'll put them here. They'll be fairly static, I think. They should be quite well guarded against the artillery. There are enemy artillery. Yeah, like that. And the final brigade will push up on my left. Just over here. We've got two brigades here. The 5th Brigade and the 7th Brigade. I don't want them too close to each other because they're going to take hits, aren't they, if they do that? So the 7th Brigade a bit further over, actually. Right. Acid test. Let's see if we can hit anything with our artillery. Oh, that's good. He's put his artillery into... That's good, actually. That always restricts the ability of his troops to fire on us. Let's move the brigade here. Let's move the 4th Brigade through here. We won't run. There's no need to run. I don't think these guys can be hit by anything at the moment. I'm going to swing these guys round. We'll bring this brigade up in support. We'll put those behind the hill. We don't want them to take hits. We can actually move a bit forward, actually, I think, with these guys. I don't think they can be hit. We'll probably move up to here, I think. What's my artillery doing? Are they actually able to fire on anyone? I'm not sure they are. Are they hitting anything? Gotta watch out for his fences, haven't I? Some here and some here, so I have to watch my cavalry. They're still repositioning at the moment. Oh, there's a mortar. It's dangerous. That'll be able to hit us. Oh, that was a bad hit. So we need to... We're going to do something. We need to move these guys forwards. There's my cavalry. They rush in. Guerrillas. We're going to take those guerrillas out. That's the first thing we want to do. and maybe attack his artillery. Something over here, looks like we're about to be charged. Square. Square. Stop them anyway. Won't use our cavalry to charge in yet. I think they're actually facing the wrong way, to be honest. There we go, getting a good hit on those. Square. 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 Okay, we're fine now. Should be able to deal with those guys. Let's move my cavalry up a bit more. Have we actually hit those guerrillas yet? I think we have, probably. We sent some cavalry in. He has, I think. Or he's about to. Keeping these guys up. Irish Brigade, we need to get out of here, to be honest. Let's move out before they give us a volley. Fast as you can. Whoop, too late, we've got a volley there. Damn. Okay, what's happening over here? We've dealt with the cavalry, let's come out of square. We'll be hitting our own men as usual. Right, let's move up. I'm going to move up onto the hill. The cavalry round a bit more. Gotta watch these fences, as I say, that's the only danger really. Let's take these guys out of square. I probably overdid that really, we didn't really need to put all those guys into square. Okay, how are we doing here? These regiments need to move a bit quicker. I'm just going to literally sit them here for a while. On the flank, moving troops up through the centre, ready to attack. Got a frontal attack on these guys. Need to square up, I think. John's bodyguard? No, I don't think so. Maybe we can take them on anyway. Seem to be causing all kinds of problems at the moment. They don't seem to know what to do. Maybe need to move back a little bit more. Let's move up fast. Get some shots on them. Bring some cavalry in. A bit dangerous here, we're going to keep them back actually because there's too many. These barriers, fences that are going to cause us problems. Get them good volleys here, I think. Probably advance with this brigade. The cavalry up. Kill the general, that's good. We're not ready to attack these guys yet. Let's give these guys the bayonet. As we can. Move these guys, turn off and fire, and we'll be hitting our own guys. Right, let's charge in. We're only garrison guys, so we're going to try and move behind and take them out that way. Got caught there by some horse, so we need to go to form square there. Okay, I think things are going okay. Let's use the bayonet again. The armed citizenry. Right, let's crash in the back of these guys. Need to way round. What are we doing? Spanish bandits. Okay. We need to give the Spanish bandits some bayonet. They're taking this unit in the flank, so we need the other Luxembourg regiment to come and help them before they... Yeah, that should work okay. Oh, too late. They've run away. These guys need to maintain their fire. Okay, those bandits shouldn't be too much trouble. Need to move the cavalry out. We're going to get hit by... Got to move through these barriers quite carefully. Let's crash into the back of this Irish brigade. Whoop. Move those guys out. Still suffering some hits from these guys. Let's form square. Things are starting to progress now. These are infantry guys and marines, so we're going to have trouble getting those. Let's bring that Luxembourg regiment back in to back these guys up. Seem to be going okay now. It's a regiment of militia, so we should be able to take those out. We've got them now, I think. Yeah, I think the battle's over now. Get some of this firing off. Let's end the battle, because it's only a siege again. We don't need to chase everyone down. Again, that was relatively painless. We are playing on very hard for campaign and very hard for battle. We lost 500 men, we killed 250 of our own men. That's not good. Don't think we can repair too much of this actually. Let's see what we can repair. So we can't do that. What can we get here? 12 pounders, not really that worried about that. Recruitments, no, not really that worried about that either. So we'll repair the building that increases our ability to keep the place under control. So we've taken out those two territories. All it leaves now is this territory here, which we can attack and take. So I really need to have a think about, am I going to attack the Spanish fleet? It's tempting, I must admit. They are damaged. I'm wondering how much damage they've got. I wonder if I can find out. Let's see if we'll do a kind of force attack. And we'll see. And then we'll retreat and see what they've got. Oof, they're actually quite up to strength, aren't they, unfortunately. The galleon isn't. 1, 2, 3. Oof, I think we can take that, to be honest. The rest of it is rubbish. The sloops, its brigs, etc. are not going to cause us too much trouble. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 full strength. This rates 1, 2, 3. I think we can afford to take that out. Let's save the... So yeah, I think we can afford to take them out. Right, let's bring these guys over. Need to be able to get them to reinforce the battle. To move quite delicately towards the enemy, so it can't intercept one group. Okay, that's good. As you can see, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Unfortunately, we don't have an admiral by the looks of it, which is a bit of a problem. Our morale may be a bit dodgy, but we should be able to defeat them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, I think that'll be fine. It says it is fairly equal, but I don't really believe that, to be honest. It's going to be quite a long naval battle, this, so I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to call this the end of the episode, and we'll fight the whole of the naval battle at the beginning of the next episode. Hopefully we'll win, and that'll give us at least a few of these ships captured. without too much damage to ourselves. I mainly want the 4th rates and the 5th rates, to be honest. The rest is I'm not really that bothered about. Even the galleon I'm not that bothered about, but its firepower is quite high, 277. Yeah, so it's more than, it's nearly up to a 4th rate, to be honest, that galleon. So maybe I want the galleon, the 4th rates, and the 5th rates will be my main aim. And I will take the advice of the man who said that, the subscriber who said that I should use my grape shot more often. Otherwise, I tend to get a bit overzealous and try to sink too many of their ships. I think my captains get a bit crazy and decide that they're going to blow everything out of the water. So I really need to be quite careful here to make it worth my while, really. I don't want to lose too many ships, and I want to capture as much of their fleet as possible. Hopefully that will then mean that we've got 2 fleets. One can stay in the Med and one can stay in the North Atlantic. And I'll feel a lot happier about things then. I can start thinking about increasing my economic side of things and my army side. Okay, thanks for your time watching. We had a couple of battles. Neither of them were that challenging, to be honest. We weren't in any problem at all taking out those 2 territories. I think as well with the attack on Madrid we should be able to get that quite easily. Longer term we're going to progress our battles in the Caribbean. We'll be trying to take out Bogota and Gran Canaria, Grand Colombia and some of the other places that are on the will be former Spanish colonies. And we're also still at war with the Barbary states and Turkey, so I may just progress that, try and finish that war off against Turkey and the Barbary states. I don't want to attack anyone new at the moment. We're making progress on the territorial side, as I said before, and that will cause us some problems diplomatically, so we need to spend some money buying off some of the people who are going to be hostile towards us. Anyway, Antonio de Castaneta, your days are numbered. We'll certainly be attacking you in the next episode. Thanks for your time watching, and I'll be speaking to you soon. Bye for now.